Yeah. Through the New Testament in 1 year, we're into 61. And these are very short studies because the New Testament is a lot shorter than the Old Testament. And today's the second half of Mark chapter 7. Remember yesterday he was talking to the Pharisees about how they are filthy on the outside and appear clean on the inside. Care what everybody does about the laws of men, but not about themselves. And he's continuing that. So let's read this. And he called the people to him again and said to them, "Hear me, all of you, and understand. There is nothing outside a person that by going into him can defile him. But the things that come out of a person are what defile him." And when he had entered the house and left the people, his disciples asked him about the parable. And he said to them, "Then you are also without understanding? Do you not see that whatever goes into a person from outside cannot defile him, since it enters not his heart, but his stomach, and is expelled?" Right? Thus, he declared all foods clean. Got that? And he said, "What comes out of a person is what defiles him. For from within, out of the heart of man, for from within, out of the heart of man, comes evil thoughts, sexual immorality, theft, murder, adultery, coveting, wickedness, deceit, sensuality, envy, slander, pride, and foolishness." Wow. All of these evil things can come from within, and they defile a person. That. So he just said no food's bad for you, right? Nothing, because it goes into your stomach and bags. Not bad for your heart. It'd be bad for your body, of course. But hey, ooh, the Syrophoenician man. And from there he rose and went away to the region of Tyre and Sidon. And he entered a house and did not want anyone to know, yet he could not be hidden. But immediately a woman whose little daughter had an unclean spirit heard of him and came and knelt down at his feet. Now the woman was a Gentile, a Syrophoenician by birth, and she begged him to cast a demon out of her daughter. And he said to her, "Let the children be fed first, for it is not right to take the children's bread and throw it to the dogs." Wow. But she answered him, "Yes, Lord, yet even the dogs under the table eat the children's crumbs." And he said to her, "For this statement you may go your way. The demon has left your daughter." And she went home and found the child lying in the bed and the demon gone. Wow. How do you like that? He was there for the Jews. But very good. There's a lot of depth in that, Are we eating the crumbs? Maybe. It's good enough. Yes. Jesus heals a deaf man. Then he returned from the region of Tyre and went through Sidon to the Sea of Galilee in the region of the Decapolis. And they brought to him a man who was deaf and had a speech impediment. And they begged him to lay his hand on him. And taking him aside from the crowd privately, he put his fingers into his ears, and after spitting, touched his tongue. And looking up to heaven, he sighed and said to him, "Ooh, Ephatha." Wow, that is, "be opened." And his ears were opened, and his tongue was released. And he spoke plainly, and Jesus charged them to tell no one. But the more he charged them, the more zealously they proclaimed it. Right? And they were astonished beyond measure, saying, "He has done all things well. He even makes the deaf hear and the mute speak." There you go. You like that? Lots of stuff he's doing. And it says later, if all the things he'd done were to be written down, the universe could not hold all the volumes. So this is just a taste of what he did. Amazing, huh? See? These don't take long. What's tomorrow? Okay. Oh, tomorrow we're starting Mark 8. Jesus feeds the 4,000. This is the second time he's fed a very large crowd, right? The Pharisees demand a sign, the leaven of the Pharisees of Herod, right? Heals a blind man, Peter. Jesus foretells his death. Right? Already he did this all along. So, there you go. That was Mark 7. Tomorrow we'll start Mark 8. So, see, short, easy studies. Like I said, later on, when it calls for a lot more in-depth, looking and getting into scriptures, we will do that. And this is the story of Jesus. What he did was very plain for all to see, and you can take deep meanings in a lot of these, okay? Like especially the woman Syrophoenician, right? Jesus was there for the Jews, but he did say, go into all the world and make disciples of all men in the end, right? Once the Jews would not listen to him and they killed him. So, but they were there in the beginning, right? And he helped everybody who asked and knew how to have faith. So there you go. It's day 61. And we're going to keep going up all the way till 365. And we finish the whole thing. So enjoy that. Enjoy your Sunday. Until tomorrow, we'll continue. See ya.